That is one hell of a theme song. Hello dudes, happy Warhammer Wednesday! Welcome back to the channel, Deathtanz here, playing more Rogue Trader. We have to continue
how to take risks.
with our
I always
adventures.
keep my options open.
We just have to keep moving. If I remember correctly, there are some... Yeah, there are some rebels over here. So, as I promised last time, we're just gonna fight them. Some 10 people, children among them, are huddling together in fear. You see that half of them have black holes where their eyes used to be. Some maintain a gloomy silence, others are wailing. Several armed insurgents are carefully watching over the terrified hostages, snapping every now and then at someone for shaking too much or crying too loudly.
Come to your senses, Arwild. Look what you're doing to your own family. Take pity on us. Let us go. Stop talking and embrace redemption. Our children who gain true sight while you still believe the lie. Who are you and why are you here?
What are you trying to save them from, and who's behind all of this? At Aurora's behest. Aurora is a great prophet and a great warrior. Their face is shrouded, but their gaze pierces the veil of time and sees into the future. I always knew the governor's dogs were hiding the truth from us, and now the day has come. A prophet has come to Rykart Minoris and opened our eyes. The end of the world is coming, the final dawn, and only those who accept Aurora's truth will survive it. Cassia, his mind and soul are pierced by shards of a colorful deception. He is once twisted by despair, and the Materium's influence can never be the same again. Layperson, cognition is not your primary function. You are saving your kin by holding them at gunpoint and believe that burning their eyes will grant them sight. It is evident that the author of the demagogic? I don't know how to pronounce that word in Spanish, but in English, demagogic teaching that confused you meant to make a mockery of your deplorable intellect. To cast your own children into the thrall of heresy, to drown your progeny in this filth with your own hands. Every single team member is taking opinions, even the goth waifu. I remember when the Vizier used to sew our eyes shut so that his young spitters would see the truth. Our ritual was one of service to him. It tempered and prepared us for our duty. What you are working here is despicable heresy, a blasphemous mockery of our sacred disciplines. Now you tell me, who are you and what are you doing to these unfortunates? I am the chief. My former name, Arald, is meaningless now. I am a father leading his family to deliverance from woes, to salvation. Aurora has opened my eyes to the truth, and my children will see it.
Arwild, spare us. Spare your children.
Requires iconoclast follower. What you're doing is no salvation. Stop taking your fear out on the innocent. It will neither ease your suffering nor rid you of fear. Oof, this logic option is very low. Prepare to die, heretic. No. Let's try this. Ooh, but all I wanted was to save. The man drops his weapon and covers his face with his hands in desperation. You hear several short sobs. Iconoclast +2. There's no washing the blood from your hands. You were late to arrive on Rykart Minoris. What? I was late. Wait, are you telling me that this whole war could have been stopped if I got here before, I don't know, other ships or planets? Or the other station? You could at least let us go, Arald. The ones you haven't mutilated yet. Damn. Okay, shit. The old man gestures to the other insurgents, lower their weapons. He shifts his gaze to you, holding back tears.
What happens to us now?
Your family may go, and so may you, but make sure I do not even ever see you again. Dogmatic. Kill the old man. Your family will be taken care of. As for you, I condemn you to death. Yep, I will condemn you to death. The old man's body falls to the ground as... Oh shit, I shot him! As soon as the hostages see it, they start moving faster and soon disappear around the bend. We're in one piece, everything will be alright. Poor old man. I tried to talk him out of it. Oh my god. Well, at least we did it without any... without much bloodshed.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Oh, there's a trap over here. Go ahead, Argenta.
Nothing escapes my sight.
And there's some loot over down there. Let's see, what's this? Join up at our Hive's nearest Astra Militarum Mobile Conscription Center. Let's loot the old man. Ooh, is this a bolt pistol? Oh, fuck yeah. Bolt pistol, one-handed ranged weapon, light. Rate of fire, 3. Recoil. The normal wind. Hello, normal wind. Welcome to the stream, brother. Chainmail and 2 frag grenades.
Miscalculation. I woke up with a...
What advice do you seek? Look no further.
I wonder if Abelard can equip bolt pistols. Sword, last gun, ripper, scrappy, shotgun, stub carbine. Oh no. Interesting. Yeah, he can't. Neither can I. Argenta, of course she can. She's a sister of battle. Cassia can't. Pascal can because he's a tech priest, and Kivella can't because she's an assassin.
Always keep your eye on the price.
Why are there so many fucking explosives here? Alright, Argenta. Get rid of this one too.
Duty prevails.
Aye, for the Emperor. The cover was haphazardly assembled from whatever the rebels could find. Alright, let's get that loot. Trophies. Packed as cargo. Nice. I just hope I can finish this mission already. All my characters are crippled or suffering some big injury. I am crippled. My head has a concussion, I guess. I have a crippled arm and I am perplexed. What the fuck is perplexed? Each stack inflicts a -10 penalty to ballistic skills. Oh shit. That's what I did for shooting. Denial of nightmares. Oh yeah, this is the effects of the amulet.
Let us not dawdle.
The goods in this stall are a stark contrast to the rest of the nearby shops. All-purpose synth flour? Oh, powder. Fills you up no matter what. Made in Necromunda's best factories. Well, I don't know if the powder being from Necromunda really talks about the quality. There's an invisible wall here. Anything here? Goods. I have to know what I'm grabbing. Consecrated scrolls, a corpse starch rations, crate of trank injectors, supercharged plasma accumulator, and a set of icons. Anybody knows what an icon is? Anybody a little bit more versed than I in the Warhammer lore?
Is there money to be made?
Let's go to the command center. Are we gonna meet with the governor? With the regent? Oh yeah.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Level up. Let's fucking go, finally. My lore on Xenos is trash. And my lore on Warp is also very trash, just because I am no heresy. Kind of psycher. Let's go for logic. Oh shit. Intelligence, perception. Let's go for ballistic. Yeah. Right now I'm super crippled on my ballistics, so might as well.
I know. I will.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
Alright, it's your turn, Abelard. I already have this feature. The warrior's melee attacks deal an additional +3 damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. The warrior's critical damage is increased by 8% against enemies not armed with a melee. If the warrior has less than 50% wounds, they gain +14% critical hit chance. Epicenter of Slaughter. That sounds badass. Whenever the warrior is attacked, they gain 1 stack of Epicenter of Slaughter until the end of combat. At the start of their turn, the warrior gains +1 temporary wound for each stack. Okay. Yeah, Abelard is always getting attacked. This is good. Agility, quickness, reflexes, and poise. Initiative, dodge. Character uses melee weapon, dodge reduction. The strength. Let's go with strength. Alright.
The Emperor sets my path.
Argenta. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals 9% more damage. That sounds good. After the soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies, it gains the 18% more damage to the next attack in the current combat. Plus 8% critical hit chance. Bonus is doubled against enemies from which the soldier is protected by... This bonus is doubled against enemies from which the soldier is protected by cover at the moment of the attack. Okay, so she's behind cover, she does double... so like 16% critical hit chance? I'll go with camaraderie. For now. Let's go with ballistics. There we go.
Do you require an audience?
My mutant waifu. Commerce, persuasion, carouse. Carouse? What the fuck is carouse? Coercion? This gets affected by the toughness characteristic. Oh, she's not very tough. Yeah, it represents the ability to resist negative effects applied by some poisons, stimulators, or alcohol. Carouse. Interesting. We could definitely increase her lore on the warp. That could help us in the long run. Hopefully. Fellowship, willpower, ballistic. You need ballistics, girl. You are ass.
Color.
With the fucking last pistol. What are you gonna get, Pascal? Lore on the Imperium. Lore on Xenos. Interesting. It's that eye. Logic. Kill them with logic. No, let's do something different. Awareness. Notice traps, cleverly hidden objects, secret passages, and unusual or suspicious elements in the environment. Yeah. And let's go with ballistics. Always good.
What torments you?
Nothing, goth waifu. Any blade dancer attacks made with a sword deal plus agility bonus % additional damage. This bonus damage is doubled if using a two-handed sword. Oh, but she's using 2 one-handed swords. She's dual wielding, so I wouldn't get that bonus. Enemies attacked by the blade dancer have their weapon skill, ballistic skill, and perception reduced by -10 plus blade dancer's WS bonus. Ooh, WS is not willpower. Oof. Information. Weapon skill bonus. Okay. Reflexive characteristics, no forms of close combat increases the parry. Okay. All right. Until the start of the Blade Dancer's next turn, these penalties do not stack. Perception. So that they don't hit my other teammates, I guess. Rising tempo. Each attack made by the Blade Dancer increases the damage of all subsequent attacks they make this turn by 5%. This effect stacks up to 3 times, so 15% per turn. Area attacks, burst attacks, including the Blade Dance and any other attacks that do multiple hits, are considered single attacks. Oh, shit. The Blade Dancer's parry is increased by toughness bonus. Attackers smell a critical hit chance bonus attempted by the Blade Dancer's weapon skill characteristic is halved. Yeah. I'd rather have. I'd rather she parries more. Agility. Well, we just read that she needs a little bit of toughness, right? Let's get you some toughness. All right. So.
Rise to the top.
Look no further.
Dust.
What is this? Shells for large caliber weapons. Stored right in the command center. Welcome to the Reichad Minoris Command Center. You're safe here, your lordship. At ease, man.
Dark green, gloomy and stifling, fills this space like dense fog. The people here are drained, exhausted, bewildered.
Well, yeah, they're fucking fighting a war over here. Oh, what is that? The cogitator looks a lot older and more worn than the ones next to it. However, it has evidently been well cared for. Numerous parts have been replaced. Not a single key is jammed, and fresh seals with prayers of the Omnissiah adorn its surface. One of the side panels has been removed. Bundles of gold notched cables run from inside to a small data crypt that was connected only a short while ago. The screen reads awaited access code. Pascal, can you force the access code? You have bypassed the security layers. The cogitator is ready to reveal its secrets. Secret computations. Logisable orders. The archives of every augur station on Reichad Minoris have been... and the 2 primary satellites of Reichad Star have been queried. Said satellites are named Magos Maruf and Saphira the Keen, 2 great champions of fate. The purpose of the secret computation requested by the Lodges is to uncover the external influence behind the ongoing insurgency. Okay. Computation result positive. Multiple instances of interference and malfunction detected. They blinded the sacred augur's eyes. The first of these ships is thought to have arrived to Reichad Minoris cycles ago, early in the winter. The most recent one arrived a month ago. Conclusion: the insurrection of the planet has been long in the making, with the participation of external actors. Alleged that 2 cycles ago, Aurora arrived in the Reichad system. The rumored unholy prophet, yes. But what is the nature of their activity near Reichad Philia? Governor Medine's attention must be drawn to. The final entry cuts off abruptly. Okay. The satellite Magos Maruf reports that a ship has translated into the system. Rogue Trader, that's me. How's Juan Balances? To be investigated? The entry contains planet-side coordinates marked as Heavy Augur Station Jamming, a hidden insurgent base. Oh, okay. Potential...
I always keep my options open.
Potential place to look around, I guess. Adventure. Swashbuckling adventures. These heavy chains are used to adjust the height of the command platform. Yeah, okay. Let's talk to the Governor Medine. The tall, dark-skinned man turns towards you and greets you in a curt military manner. Faisal Raikati Av Medine Av Coronis, Governor of this star system. Welcome to my temporary headquarters. We're Syrian. The man's gaze falls on Abelard. Governor Medine, my greetings. Lady Navigator, what an honor! I never thought that House Urcelia would grace our world with a visit. I only wish I could have received you under different circumstances. House Urcelia is grateful for the support that you have provided to Urek 5 this many years. This woman, she's your bodyguard, I presume? Or is she here to... He stops, choosing not to finish his question. I'm not seeing the convoy I sent to meet you. What happened? Did they fail to find and escort you? If that is so, I promise you their punishment will be swift and severe. The convoy was ambushed and massacred. Yep. The only surviving soldier turned out to be a traitor and was personally executed by me. That is an outrage. I will have the personal vetting procedure changed immediately. The slightest suspicion will be grounds for arrest. Your Lordship, before we proceed with discussing the matter that are of interest to you, there's a question I feel compelled to ask. It was only recent that Lady Theodora was the head of House von Valancius. I have received no word of her demise. How is that you are now the rogue trader? I should be the one asking that question? Our ship was attacked, Theodora was killed, and I claim my inheritance. That is all you need to know. Yeah. Rogue trader von Valancius slain. Unthinkable! Please accept my deepest and most sincere condolences, Your Lordship. Do not hesitate to let me know how it might be of help. I need a fresh crew to replace those killed in the attack of the ship, and I need material compensation. Yes, pay the tithe, you bitch. Of course, Your Lordship. You will be compensated for any losses, and I'll see to it personally that your ship's holds are filled with the finest goods from my personal reserves. Excellent, Your Lordship. Rogue trader has no use for leniency. Do you like that, Abelard? I can offer you several thousand fine obedient servants. However, I'm sad to inform you that I won't be able to do it until we've dealt with the insurgency. Yeah, of course. You won't have to wait long. The rabble will soon be duly punished for their heretical scheming. Are you so confident that you will crush the insurrection soon? My own impression has been the exact opposite. I wish to commend the courage of one of your officers. To commend the courage? He and his officers valiantly defended the starport. Yeah, let's do this. The sergeant who managed to impress a person of such noble standing will be recommended for decoration. My kinsman Conrad Voigtbeer von Valancius has betrayed our dynasty and the Imperium. If he's hiding in the system, I want him handed over to me. Voigtbeer is a traitor. Why, any family, however noble, has an unworthy scion or two. We will surrender him should we find him within my jurisdiction. Unfortunately, no information regarding his location. However, we have a cogitator there at the command center. Is connected to data crypt from Logis Abel's Sanctum. Yeah, I read about it. Unfortunately, the access for it is unknown to me. Oh, I already activated it. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Are you so confident that you will crush the insurrection soon? Yeah, let's talk about this. Is that so? I'd like to hear your reasoning. The insurgency is headed by a certain Aurora, a prophet, according to their followers, possesses mystical powers. The insurgents talk of final dawn, the impending demise of the world. The insurgent managed to steal a voxcaster they have listening to your people's communications. They're using the archenemy's artifacts. Yeah. I've heard about these lenses. What makes you think they're enchanted? Any fool can light a fire with a magnifying glass. That's no sorcery. Oh, well, you silly little man. Let's talk about the boxcaster. It's not much, but it's something. I will order an audit to our equipment and see to it that our communication channels are more closely monitored going forward. It was solely the excellent successful of an otherwise disorganized mob of heretics who have no understanding of the art of war. The insurgency is headed by a certain Aurora. The rebels' usual superstitions. Oh my god, this man is so delusional. I'm sure this Aurora is a charlatan muttering some doggerel That's another word that I've never heard in my life. But I'm just gonna assume that I know what it means. Doggerel, just like bullshit, poppycock. Which their dim followers think to be magic spells. They weren't their eventual burning in the furnace of penance. What about the final dawn, the impending demise of the world? Another superstition, surely you don't expect me to believe it. Do I believe your bunker more often? Do you ought to leave your bunker more often, Governor Medina? I have only recently arrived in the system. I already know much more about the uprising than you do. Alright. Perhaps I underestimated the mutiny, writing it off as the rabbles' usual nonsense. However, if it does involve corruption and an underground cult, this needs to be investigated. I'll assign additional resources to it and take the issue seriously. You have my word, your lordship. Dude, I am fucking investigating here. I'm doing your job, man. Is there anything else I can do on this planet or this system while I wait for the end of the revolt? Let's ask about the interrogator of the Inquisition. Master Bancalix has left for the hallowed electrodynamic cenobium, an ancient monastery of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Don't know what his objectives are. Needless to say, insurgent activity has been observed in the monastery's vicinity. But I suppose that's too petty of a problem for an agent of the Most Holy Inquisition. I have already sent a small detachment of reinforcements there. The weapons the insurgents were used to shoot down shuttles over the city have been destroyed. Now nothing is preventing you from returning to your ship. Finally, I need to heal my wounds. If you wish to find Master Bancalix, you should go to the cenobium of the Adeptus Mechanicus. On behalf of the Priesthood of Mars, I, Magus Hanuman, am officially initiating my participation in the operation. I must inspect the state of the relic and assure myself that it's under zero risk of falling into heretic hands. According to the Catechism of Maintenance and Operation, my tech comrades were supposed to lock the monastery gates against lay people and activate the traps. I deem it optimal that an ordained magus should provide his assistance. Yep. Medina says that he categorically objects, as much as I respect the sanctity of your monastery. Hands of the capital. We have lost many eminent tech priests. Putting it bluntly, you may consider yourself forcibly recruited into the city's defense forces. You have picked an interesting time to quarrel with the servant of the Omnissiah, Governor. This Magos is part of my retinue. You have no right to give him orders. Yeah. You mistake me for a fool. I know that he arrived separately from you, and I would bet my life that no... Oh, he's pulling out his Omnissiah axe. The governor's voice dies down in the low growl of a drilling mechadendrite. Its tip is directly straight at the bridge of his nose. Oh shit. So this is the negotiation technique you have resorted to. Do you think this is the first time I have been threatened with a weapon? No, but this could be your last. Pascal's voice is akin to the sound procedure by his drilling implement. I am heading for the monastery because I must. Is that clear? Abundantly so, Magus. It will be my pleasure to assist the Omnissiah servant in reaching the sanctum. Thank you for your cooperation, your lordship. The drill stops. As compensation for your consideration of my request, I, Magus Hanuman, officially undertake to accompany you in the Rycat system in the role of bodyguard and to protect you at all costs until your life functions cease. But only within the limits of the Rycat system. Oh, that's sad. You're Hanuman. Glad you're alive. You didn't know his name is Hanuman? Holy shit. Why not what about the monastery? The cenobium have been run by the Adeptus Mechanicus since the colony was founded. I can say no more. It's a forbidden place. Blah blah blah. Why not shell the monastery if that is where the insurgents have gathered? Fulfilling this request puts the monastery in danger of major destruction. What has perplexed? Yeah. What is it? What did you think that he was Hanuman? Why were you surprised that he was Hanuman? According to the reports we received, Logius Abel Hanuman set off for the hallowed electrodynamic cenobium a short while before it was stormed. I'd like to find out that you're safe. Perhaps you possess information of Master Van Calyx. My name is Pascal Hanuman, not Abel. I know nothing about such a person. What? Where can I get more information of this individual? Oh, it wasn't the Logius. Sanctum was destroyed by rebels. Recovered several data crypts and connected them to the cogitators at the command post. Well, we already read all that. That they might have been using a signal intelligible only to its intended recipient. In that case, its bearer might be Archmagus Amarnet. What do you know about this Abel? I never met him in person. That esteemed Logius supervised the work of Rykat Minoris Lex Mechanic for many years. He rarely left his cyber chapel. Never had the honor of making his acquaintance. A true anchorite. Where did he fly to the monastery? When the Logius of the Adeptus Mechanicus wants to go somewhere, we don't ask why. I see. Is there anything else I can do on this planet? Or this system while I wait for the end of the world? If you like a distraction as well or a safer uprising to suppress at your leisure, there's a planetary in my system called Rycatifillia. It hosts a prison colony whose inmates rebelled at the same time. Okay. Evane Winterscale went there. Oh yeah, I've heard about her. He and his relative of my suzerain, the great rogue trader Caligus Winterscale, the master of this system, and a dozen others. The young Lord Winterscale is very eager to prove himself to his distinguished kinsman. As in no reason for you to not join him. It is a small planetoid. The prisoners' numbers are few, and they have little in the way of weapons. Yeah, but they're gonna get like a chaos being or something. Abelard. Evane. One of his distant younger offspring, yes. That's as much as I know about him, which means he hasn't distinguished himself in any meaningful way. So everybody's gonna say their own words about this person? Evane Winterscale has made several diplomatic visits to Uruk 5 on behalf of his father. The Great Regent would never have granted entry to someone dishonorable, which means no matter what happened to the planetoid, we must aid the Highborn. Okay. The RBTs are here. Oh, look at that, they made it. My man. The Adeptus Arbitus is assuming command of this area. The arbitrator marches forward relentlessly and halts one step away from the governor, looking down at him. Governor Medina, in the name of the Lex Imperialis, I, Proctor Solomor Nanthar, arrest you on suspicion of involvement in the theft of the shipment of the Imperial Tithe. Taking into account the state of emergency on this planet, I will permit you to retain your authority under my direct supervision. From this time forward, you will give the Adeptus Arbitus your full cooperation, in particular by transferring command of the strike groups and other resources to me. Arrest me? Transfer my resources? You demand undermine my efforts to suppress the rebellion. Excuse me, Proctor, but this accusation of stealing the sacred tithe is simply... Denying guilt only adds to suspicion against you, Governor. Now, let us go over everything one more time. The tithe was stolen from your world. You're culpable for this incident whether you were personally involved or not. You will provide the resources I have requested without objection, as this measure serves to re-establish control over the planet. Comply, or I will consider your refusal an obstruction of the investigation and take steps accordingly. It seems I am left with no other option than to obey your will. As his law-abiding servant, I honor the word of the Lex Imperialis. Medina shoots you a quick glance, unless his lordship has anything to say on the matter, that is. I would never think to oppose a servant of the Lex. I love this, yeah. In that case, please accommodate yourself, Proctor. But before I give you the access codes, I must give a protected self-exonerating statement. There's no need. All information required on you will be obtained during questioning. without witnesses, be it your personal guard or the rogue trader. Just you, me, and Glyto. The cyber mastiff lets out a heavy growl that sends a shiver down your spine. So what is your plan, Proctor? Stop the heretics from taking over the starport and other locations critical to the investigation. We'll crush the heretics' resistance, hide it among the commoners. That is when we'll finish off the rebel carrion. Okay. Blood of the throne. I will be governing over nothing but ruins and corpses by the time you're done. Have faith in my methods, Governor. I am not going to depopulate your world after all. He needs to be able to continue paying the tithe. Do you think the rebels are hiding among the civilians? They could have shelters elsewhere. I know this from a few intercepted box exchanges and a couple of scumbags we've interrogated. Nice. He also knows from experience. Such mutinous rabble always feeds off its families and associates. And of course there's the heretics' contemptible habit of using the local population as a shield. Nice, yep. Well... I would be dogmatic on this one. A sound plan, Proctor. Only harsh measures can restore order. Better to cut off the hand than to let the infection overtake the whole body. Yep. I wish you luck in your investigation. Proctor, are you gonna sit in the bunker? Yes, this is far from what I was expecting from this assignment. The things we do for the mission. I wish you luck.
I always have a backup plan.
Can we check this? Heavy hum of the massive cogitators? Yeah, okay. Okay, well, we already checked that computer. Can we check it again? Is there anything new now that we talked to the governor? Oh, yeah, Logus Abel. I cannot examine the data on the command center cogitators. I cannot see the secret design, but I can sense it, shackled in stasis. The minds of the initiated are slumbering in the neural harness of their vows. Registered an impulse of change. I surmise a potential influence of the stasis of the secret design. Yeah. The revelation granted by the Omnissiah to Logus Abel in the course of this data meditation has been recorded verbatim. He was seeking an audience with the Venerable Dar Impulse 6, who may assist in interpreting the revelation. Request has been sent to the Governor's Palace for a shuttle flight to the electrodynamic Cenobium. And the message has been also sent to the Furibundus system. The cycle can be discontinued. I recognize the words. I believe I know the intended recipient of the message in the Furibundus system. It was me, Omnissiah. Omnissiah grant me the wisdom to fathom this mystery. Alright, intrigue, mystery, heresy.
Keep your wits about you.
This place has it all. Let's go back to our void ship. Oh my god, I'm so fucking wounded. Ah, finally. We finished our mission here in the planet. So far. Sorry, I had to take a spit take. Permission to report, Lord Captain. Over the past few days, how long was I down there? I received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviors in the ship cogitators and servitors. Machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or ritual pacification can rid them of this obstinacy. Obstinacy? Tech priests can deal with the vessel system, but the servitors, they make errors in the task, disobey orders, change the assigned ritual, sometimes downright freeze as if in a trance. Occurrences such as these are caused by errors in cogitator calculations or have some other sensible explanation. I beseech you not to take after those who whisper about the ship being cursed or possessed. Oh, don't start, old man. All these peculiar happenings have long since turned into local legends. A door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering. Folk have grown used to all that, so our residents' ghosts have decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse from here. The technomans inspected the servitors and concluded they pose no danger. According to the servants of the Omnissiah, such behaviors is caused either by the echoes of minds not completely eliminated, or by manifestations of the machine spirit's will. Nevertheless, the faulty servitors make the crew's task considerably more difficult. High Factorum Genris Danrock would like to discuss how he should deal with this defective property. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. How do I move to my ship? I forgot. Wait, so do I click the planet? I don't have people? What? Extractium? What the fuck is that? The bunker, the electrodynamic cenobium, and the starport. Voice ship banishment? Engines, the aspects, the shields, developments. Corpus Balancius? Oh, that's the tutorials. Cargo management. Urek 5, Ricat Majoris, Ricat Minoris. Not explored, scan is required. Oh, back to the bridge. There we go, I found the button. Alright, where's that guy that I need to talk to? Connect me to the vessel's main channel. I wish to bolster the morale of my crew. Nice. You address the crew with a rousing speech and hear your voice roll through the ship, reaching even the normally quiet corners of the vessel. When the broadcast ends, you hear distant shouts of approval. Everybody's like, yeah! Okay, so where's that guy that I need to talk to? Bridge officer, Helmsman Ravor, Argenta, Uwe, Cassia, a servitor, Heinrich. Where's my journal? Nope. Janris Stanrock. Okay, I have to find Janris Stanrock. Jocasta, Idira. Oh, there you are.
Greetings, your lordship. Janris Stanrock at your service.
Where is the option? I wish to bolster my retinue with skilled fighters. I would like to replace the painting of the late Theodora in my chamber. Hang my portrait instead. Oof. Not yet, dude. I haven't even finished the first chapter. Let's wait a little bit. I want to know more about the people who buy our plunder. Of course, Lord Captain. Who interests you exactly? Most of we often deal with the followers of Saint Drusus, the Explorators, the Casbalic Mission, or, Emperor forgive us, the Fellowship of the Void. Why are we giving away our spoils to these people in the first place? To profit from them, of course. Most of the things you will find during expeditions are complete junk to one such as yourself, but the less fortunate and affluent servants of the Emperor think them treasures. Especially when they are bestowed by the great rogue trader himself. The Drusians hope to bring the Crown's expanse, the Warmth of Fate, crates of food, shipments of clothes or boxes of medicine. Reverend Hieronymus is the first among the Drusians and is most often seen in the Footfalls Grand Atrium. Explorators. Omnissiah knows that they are hoping to find by their acolytes, supposedly the Tech Priest, Casbalic, in the Calixis sector. You can do business with them as long as you take the necessary precautions. They're led by Bladaim Tokara. Okay, and what about the Fellowship of the Void? Pompous name, is it not? Gang of pirates. Okay. I would like to order the shipping and transportation of some goods. Yep. Let's send some to the Explorators. I can't. I can only trade with the Fellowship of the Void because they are the only ones that I've met so far. Okay. Force grenade. Fencing body glove. How do I give them shit? New cargo has been added. I still don't know how to sell shit in this game. It's kind of sad. 42 knives. Oh god. 10 flamers. The hand variety. 3 stub carbines. Whoa, this stub carbine does a lot more damage than the fucking last gun that I'm using. And it has armor penetration. What have I been doing with my life? I could get some medkits, noise suppression helmet. I wanted to click buy all available, but can't seem to do it. Oh, okay, so we can give them ranged weapons. There we go, that's how you do it. Let's give them melee weaponry. What about some shotguns? And some shock batons. What else? What else we don't need? Auto pistols. The well-maintained sniper rifle is pretty good so far. Let's get rid of this. 7 last pistols, 2 axes. Oh yeah, we have a shit ton of armor to give them. 25 armor body gloves. Some chest plates. Chainmails. Mesh chest plates. Carapace. Okay. You get more random stuff, armors. Heretic trophies. Okay. I'm getting more reputation with these fellas. What about some more melee weaponry? Almost there. Nice. Level 1.
Does the rogue trader wish to buy or sell?
We could buy some medkits. All of them. Stalker gloves. Is the wearer's ranged attack hits an enemy, the wearer gains a +5 bonus to critical hit chance. And that's ranged attack against the same enemy. Does not stack. We're to start looking into the Imperial Navy, the Casbalic Mission, the Explorators, and the Drusians. Alright. Tell me about the Servitors. What happened? The ship's servitors have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocol, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of the servitors myself, but it deemed it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from the Lord Captain. If you wish to observe the servitors' usual behavior before you decide their fate, this can be arranged. The majority of the defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments pending your decision. Pascal Hanneman expressed a desire to be present during the inspection should it be carried out. I suppose the expertise of the steam magas may come handy. Yeah, let's go. As you wish, your lordship. Would you like the Engineer Prime to accompany you? Yes. As your lordship commands. Sector data unavailable, region unavailable, the Valencia's ship. When his lordship arrived at the scene, he found his servitors in the same position that they assumed after they had been corralled into the bay. All standing in a long spiraling line and facing the center of the strange formation. The moment his lordship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion. All as one, as if obeying a command, the servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomats tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for their weapons. But then, the servitors went still, just as abruptly, staring at his lordship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath, they stood by the side, waited for the Lord Captain to speak. His lordship, Bon Valancius. Yeah, Pascal, tell me about the servitors. Wait, they meant that they report on the defective units? Yeah, let's see. The Tenemats long-winded and detailed report could have been summarized in a single key point. Despite the servitors' abnormal behavior, they were still quite capable of carrying out tasks, and therefore the circumstances did not call for their termination. Okay. Let's investigate study the servitors, Pascal, please. Slowly waded into the motionless ranks of the servitors. Peer into their faces and check in the readings. There was no haste in Pascal's actions. With mesmerizing diligence, he inspected every single unit in his path, and binary prayers were his companions in his investigation. The examination confirmed the Technoman's initial hypothesis. The servitor souls, or rather the souls of the people they once were, had awakened. Oh god, imagine you get turned into a servitor and then you suddenly start regaining consciousness. Not yet fully conscious of their past and present, these half-machines could nonetheless feel primitive emotions and sensations such as fear and pain. This undesirable consequence of shoddily performed lobotomy is most rarely observed, and yet for some unknown reason it had occurred in every single one of the servitors gathered in the bay. Damn. Let's move towards the servitors. The servitors stepped towards the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked his movements with frightening precision. The rogue trader halted in place and after a moment's thought waved his hand at the servitors just as synchronously repeated the gesture as well. What? While the Lord Captain turned quizzically to the Technomats, so did the servitors, as if mocking him. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, wave of a hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation, like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer. We observed this mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute, until the servitors finally came to stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the rogue trader approached with confidence. The Lord Captain examined the servitors. As High Factorum, it was I who had prompted that entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed a fascinating irregularity. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking widely. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars, inscribed with their past offenses. It was as if those mindless submachines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened within the servitors' bodies after a long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains. Formerly bereft of intelligence, they had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. Jesus, but why are they imitating me? The technomats added that the servitors used to function properly and that no one had been able to explain the change in their behavior. His gaze still trained to the motionless but animated half-machines and half-people. The Lord Captain stepped away. We can examine them again? No. Okay, so I turned to him to announce his decision. Yes. His lordship looked at me with unwavering resolve, and it was that confidence that wrenched me out of the nightmarish stupor that had me tensely observing the scene unfolding before me. The Lord Captain gave the order. Okay, so here's where we decide what to do. Dispose the servitors so that the human souls may be released from torment. To send the servitors back to toil as they had toiled before, for they had not yet paid their dues for the crimes of their past lives and thus did not deserve clemency. Okay. To destroy the servitors, for that what's happening to them could spell horrific heresy. To leave the servitors to their work, for there was nothing in their behavior that the Lord Captain found alarming. Oh, shit. Let's be dogmatic about this one. And the Lord Captain ordered the servitors were returned to the same decks where they had worked before. The crew was initially unnerved by the presence, but adapted to their quirks soon enough, especially since following the incident in question, there was a noticeable reduction in the servitors' strange behavior. With the fate of the defective servitors decided, nothing could now distract the Lord Captain from his mission. Alright. That's some good stuff. Mission completed. The defective servitors had been dealt with. Hello, Bridge Technomat. Yeah, good for you. Good for you, man. Oh yeah, I was going to equip my... That stub thing. The stubber. Can't believe this weapon is way better. Look at that. Nice. I wonder if I can learn how to use a bolter further along the way. Alright, I can finally give you that pistol, Abelard. Back to the stub revolver. Okay, we're all doing good here. She can equip a chainsword. What the fuck? She's dual wielding pistols? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, I need to get some gloves for Pascal. War Monk, when the fuck did I get this? Whenever the wearer kills 2 or more enemies with a single attack, the attack does not spend all of the wearer's movement points. Huh. I'd equip this to Kibela. She's very movement heavy. Servitors. We're ready for any orders, Lord Cat. What the fuck was that noise? Oh, it's Kivella doing some blood shit.
Domin.
That's it. I don't have any questions for you right now.
May the Undying One shroud your footsteps from the faithless.
Damn, that voice is hot. Alright, let's go to the map. Let the adventuring continue. The bunker, I guess the bunker is where we were, right? The starport, we moved to the bunker. Okay, let's go to the electrodynamic Cenobium. With all my homies. Oh, Idira is available to level up. However, we're good. I like this team.
Is there money to be made?
Athletics for what? What is this? Am I gonna climb that crate?
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Oh, we pushed the crate to grab the goods. Now that I think about it, I need to equip my guys with some med kits. Some for Kibella. And some for Abelard. Abelard is like our medic slash tank. I guess Kibella is our medic too.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust. I know how to take risks.
Lore Imperium 80%.
I always get the job done.
The pieces are molten at the edges. Statue was likely blasted by a barrage from a multi-laser turret. The type found on landing force shuttles. Oh.
Just as I planned.
Judging by the dead people's equipment, they were the same wardens the governor sent to the monastery's aid. Damn. They got here, they got fucked. I will not open the gate yet. I am looting and exploring.
That's how it's done.
Lay people unworthy of entering the hallowed Cenobium humbly said their prayers next to this computational altar. I see. No more goodies.
I always keep my options open.
I love the detail of isometric games where you can just check the surroundings. It's pretty good. I love how they craft these games. Not many. I mean, not all of them are my cup of tea, but yeah, these ones are decent. So far, this game has been amazing. Full of story, full of role playing. Holy shit, this place is huge. Just like any other Warhammer 40,000 piece of architecture. Okay, I guess now we can open the gate. The binary rhythm awakens the gate's latching mechanism.
I always have a backup plan.
I always have a backup plan, and last time we played the whole session we got fucked with lots of maladies. But to be fair, most of those decisions were all to be blamed on me and my lack of self-awareness. The heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly. They never had time to reach for their weapons. Wait, heretics were killed, so that means that...
Guide my strikes true against the heretics who have encroached upon these halls. Let not one villain escape the God Emperor's retribution delivered by our hands.
Your hues are so vivid, Sister Argenta. The hatred that fuels your words and impulses burns like a supernova.
She's so excited. Oh my god, I love your anger. It's so pretty. You note that wire junctions are often marked with the symbol of a key that appears to connect two lines. Another corpse. A merciful quick electric shock was that killed this cultist. His face is contorted in pain as if he was tortured.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
What do we have here? Let's investigate the body first. No wounds on the heretic's body, but his face is contorted in terror, and his eyes are bloodshot from ruptured vessels.
I'm not satisfied with that answer. I will repeat my question again. The last Electro Priest you killed, where did you find him?
Burn in the fire of dawn, servant of the Corpse Emperor!
And another one meets the limit of its utility. The last of them.
We found the Inquisitor. The tall, dark-haired man sizes you up with a quick glance. A supernatural chill is making the air around him crackle softly. The expensive fabric of his jacket is stitched with gold thread and marked by several reddish-brown stains. A foresword and a box hang from his belt, and the emblem of the Holy Inquisition glitters from his chest. So nonchalantly, Seneschal, isn't this the chap we're supposed to find for the Lord Inquisitor? The Emperor protects.
And in this, we must be like him. My greetings to you, fellow servant of the Master of Mankind. I am Interrogator Heinrichs van Kalox of the Imperial Inquisition's esteemed Ordo Xenos. With whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
Rogue Trader Edward Deathtanz von Valancius.
Von Valancius? To the best of my knowledge, that dynasty is headed by the esteemed Theodora von Valancius. Has there been a change of circumstances?
Theodora is dead, slain in battle by enemies of humanity.
The news is lamentable. My condolences. And I presume the heir to the sacred warrant of trade and the lofty title of Rogue Trader is none other than yourself. Well then, what precisely has brought you to the sanctum of the Omnissiah?
What did you do to that corpse?
I convinced him to cooperate. I can influence living bodies, and I find that the interrogated are much more eager to share information once the blood starts to boil in their veins.
Interesting. I'm here to collect you. I am under orders from the Lord Inquisitor to offer any assistance you may require, after which I am to provide you safe passage to footfall aboard my ship.
Then the timing of our meeting is fortuitous. I am requisitioning you and your retinue for my task.
He's just in some really cool clothes. Master of Drip, look at him. Holy shit.
Starting with her. You've
Kibella.
provided exactly the kind of specialist that this situation requires.
Oh, assassination?
I am the Domin's shadow. If he says the word, I will protect you. If he says the word, I will take you to the Undying One.
Requisitioning?
Abelard is left
Young man,
speechless.
Your choice of words is unseemly to the point of insult. You're addressing a rogue trader.
Have more respect.
I don't imagine you'll be any happier if I say taking into inquisitorial custody.
Oh shit.
To aid his faithful servant in the fight against corruption is the solemn duty of all whose actions affect millions of the Imperium's subjects. Let your example guide those who will carry the Emperor's light across 1,000 stars.
You're familiar with the works of Inquisitor Alistar the Redeemer. Not every acolyte can say the same, let alone people less initiated. Please forgive my lapse in manners, Lady Navigator Orselio. It is a great honor.
She's such a passionate for the Empire.
I came to Rykad Minoris on a mission, which a rebellion prevented me from fulfilling. The governor is convinced that malcontents from among the rabble were the instigators, but I immediately suspected a more sinister presence at the root of the mutiny.
We did too.
My visit to the monastery and a few unhurried conversations with some of the rebels confirmed my suspicions.
Yeah, we found a huge-ass magnifying glass, and the demon of Sinch attacked us.
Someone by the name of Aurora is leading the rebellion. Data indicates that the head of the cultists is here right now, in the sanctum of the ancient reactor. Given the prophecy of the final dawn, and the especial efforts made by the enemies of humanity to seize the monastery, their goal is to gain access to the holy power source's control circuit and trigger a process that, once started, cannot be stopped. In other words, to detonate the reactor, thus being themselves the cause of their much-touted final dawn.
Blasphemous insanity.
Oh, okay. Now I know what that sound reminds me of. It's like I don't know if you guys ever play SteamWorld Dig. It sounds like characters from SteamWorld Dig. As Heinrich von Kallax speaks, you suddenly notice the way he's looking at you, with his eyes slightly narrowed as if he's peering into your soul. A soul that is touched by the gift of sorcery. The change in your expression does not escape the interrogator's notice, and you see the corner of his mouth twitch. He must have instantly recognized the fellow psyker. Yes, sir. Precisely that. What were you doing at the monastery?
I arrived here with an escort squad, only to lose it in our very first open skirmish. The monastery is swarming with heretics. The soldiers I requisitioned from the governor fell in battle, bled to death, or deserted. I had to make do with catching and forcefully interrogating individual rebels. It is from them that I learned what I relayed to you just now.
Don't tell me that they didn't have a... I forgot the name. The guy that shoots them when they get cowardish. I give up. I forgot the name right now. I can help you with Aurora. Let's join forces.
Thank you. Regrettably, the governor's people showed themselves to be unprepared for the perils of this place. And extracting blade shards from a person's stomach is beyond my powers. I hope that a rogue trader's retinue will prove more capable than a group of soldiers fresh off the base.
Well, I can't promise you much, but I hope I don't die.
I am positive that not all of the electro-priests within these walls have perished. The heretics spoke of shadows emerging from side alleys to make short work of the cultists invading their abode. I surmise that the entrance to their hiding place is somewhere in the hall, near a machine known as the Circular Cogitator. I imagine it's one of the local sacred relics which the electro-priests treat with special piety.
Oh, fuck's sake. How many party members can I have? Or Genta? Something tells me that I should leave Argenta behind. I can't leave myself behind, which sucks. Pascal is necessary. Alright, Cassia, you stay at home. You stay back at the ship, waifu. I'm taking Goth waifu and Heinrichs.
Is there money to be made?
That's...
I will require.
Watching the lady handle sacred.
I have to level his ass up. He's a warrior. Oh, he's a tank. He's just like Abelard. Alright, next one. Onto the war next turn. They gain +1 deflection and 11 temporary wounds. You already have this feature. The warrior's next melee attack gains +20 armor penetration and +8 damage and ignores 12% of the target's parry. Sounds good. Sounds strong. The warrior marks a target, gaining +16% armor and +6 damage on melee attacks against that target. If the target attacks the warrior during this round, the warrior gains 1 action point. Slash costs 0 AP and has 2 charges for the current round. Slash cannot be used in the same round as charge. Oof, there are so many good abilities. Let's get Reckless Strike for once. First, I mean. Don't see you very versed in... Oh, he has some good lore on Xenos. Let's get your Medicae up. We get some agility going. Oh, and he's a Psyker / warrior. The Psyker's armor increased by 5%. This bonus increased by 5% at the start of every round. Enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer +10% more damage. Let's get the Sanctified Slayer. Let's get some Medicae going. No. Oh, okay, well, yes, I guess. Let's get Epicenter of Slaughter, just like we did with Abelard. Daring Breach upgrade. Alright, let's make him a priority tank. Now we can get Cautious Disengage. Attacks of opportunity minus 22% less damage to the warrior. Moment within range of attacks of opportunity costs minus 1% MP less. Clenched Teeth. Plus 3 damage deflection against the first attack made by every enemy this combat. Oh. That's kind of cool. Now let's get the thick skin. And some toughness. What? What? What happened? Okay, there we go.
Let us not
You are authorized.
I want to check his inventory. He's using a cool ass sword. My stick drift is fucking me up, excuse me. Oh, a force sword. I need one of those. But he also has a Biomancer staff. Cool. You know, I think I should embrace my Psyker abilities. I definitely need to equip a Psychic staff. I haven't found any cool staffs, like, sadly. Okay, so I can't equip a staff and a and a pistol. Understandable, understandable. Let's equip more frag grenades. Alright. That's
Rise to the top.
Look,
What else?
sometimes you consult.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
The hard uncomfortable somno meditation bed is equipped with neural ports to connect the sleeper to the monastery cogitators network. Oh, we can loot the cultist? What is this? An autogun and an armor body glove. Improved version.
Success is the only outcome I accept.
Oh, hell yeah. Secrets! Secret loot! Ooh, a staff? A charged staff. Strike, lightning arc, heroic act, and lightning arc, desperate measure. Alright, fuck yeah.
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure.
A new toy to play with. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, charge staff, there we go. There it is.
I always have a backup plan.
Looks like if we walk in here, we'll get fucking roasted. There's a lot of ash in there.
Intriguing.
Wait, what did you find, my dude? Oh, that. Well spotted. On the melodies of machine spirits and the ways of diagnostic divination.
I always keep my options open.
Oh! Secret door. Mummified Electro Priest. The fuck? Mummified Tech Priest rests on the table enveloped in wires. Looks like we can't do anything.
What's a peculiar thing?
This is another mummified Electro Priest. A Tech Priest's body rests on a metal table surrounded by sparking spirals of copper coil. A patina of sacred unguents covers his withered flesh. Cosmetics have been polished with great care. Pascal respectfully bows his head before the dead man. Honored adherent, I thank you for showing us the truth of Fabricator General Petrovar's maxim. Death does not end the service of a spirit driven. Except the body. The body seems motionless, but you notice a slight tremor in the fingertips. This ancient servant must be data dreaming. His mind, enveloped in digital reverie, can persist for hundreds of thousands of years while his frail body is decaying. This sacred state of trance is a great reward only earned by the wisest and most pious servants of the machine god. Next to the table the body is resting on, you see small amulets crafted from burned cogitators' sacred boards. There is no dust, they were clearly left here recently. Can you hear me, Tech Priest? The light in the crypt becomes a little brighter and sharper, and the smell of ozone fills the air. He can hear us! The vox on the ceiling comes alive and lets forth a somnolent binaric aria that turns into a crackling somnolent voice. In this dark hour I am ready to bring you good tidings, Tech Brethren. Now respond with the words of the second galvanic hymn. The second galvanic hymn is a revered and miraculous prayer to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Naturally, you know it very well. I know it! Hell yeah. Oh yes, I'm very tech versed in this guy. Let us praise the twin charges, the body electric and the Omnissiah who lights the spark for reason within us, and let us carry his charge to those who have turned their minds towards his light. Let it be so indeed. The monastery is under attack by heretics. Can you help? In my data dream I saw their unholy requests and rejected them angrily. For it is said in the 4th article of security, no unbeliever's hand shall intrude upon the operation cycle. They have seditious designs on the relic, but should I give you, who does not belong to our faith and fellowship, my blessing to stand up to the blasphemers? Well, we can both have success on either, right? I mean, we can have success on both of these options. Would you prefer to wait until they get dirty hands inside your sacred reactors? Do you have any idea what they will do to it? The relic! The mere thought of its desecration is a blasphemy. The mere chance of it is a sacrilege. So be it. In the name of shame in the unbelievers, I grant you the blessing of special access and protection from the rage of the motive force. Oh, thank you. We got a blessing.
Is there money to be made?
Thank you, priest. The other one does not talk, though. The cultists were killed with a hit to the back for some kind of electric weapon. The circular cogitator... the circular cogitator! The electro priest's hiding place must be nearby. I see. It's like a dynamo. Whoa! Who the fuck are you? You shall be purified by the motive force, blasphemer. No, 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 no. We are good guys. We are...
Make an example out
what the fuck are you guys? Alright, let's just start the battle.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Oops, let's change weapons because Argenta still has her her flamer equipped.
I'll do it.
Holy shit, Argenta, can you miss more, please?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Jesus Christ, Argenta, you bitch! They have AoE attacks.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Alright, Heinrichs, let's see what you can do, boy. Word of the Emperor.
I won't object to it.
Plus 10 strength and toughness. We got charge, let's do endure. Reckless strike.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Nice, nice. Good parries. I wonder if I'm taking very little damage because of the blessing that we got.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Alright, Kivella, what can you do? Let's do Raining Blood.
I shall not fail.
Let's do some jumpy jumps.
The shadows will see it done.
And then I want you to do a strike.
As honor ordains.
And then I guess you can do the spinning blade.
Caught by the web.
Damn, damn. Okay, okay, chill, nice. Alright, Pascal. Removing the exploits. Let's do the Omniscient Strike. Oh, I wanted to use the Brutal Strike. Oh, fuck. Oh well. That's good, that's good. It's my turn now. Lightning Arch. Lightning Arc, Heroic. Alright, first things, let's do our debuffs and all that.
Who if not me? On it.
And now we do the arc. Let's see how that goes. That'll hit all of us.
I'll make it happen.
Oh, he gains health from electric damages. Shit. Okay, well, so that's good to know. All of you come at me!
Victory is imminent.
And yeah, let's end the turn for the time being. Alright, Argenta, you better hit your shots, bitch.
I'll do it.
Finally! Nice, Heinrich.
Get me a target.
The target gains +10 strength and toughness until the end of combat. Can I?
For the thrones.
Oh, I can do it on himself. Nice. We do this. Let's do a cleave.
I'm done with this one.
Nice. And yeah, good.
Didn't flinch.
Ah, well done. Alright, Kivella. You can't do your jumping attack. Do you still have the blading effect? Nope. I mean the blood thing.
As honor ordains. I shall not fail.
That's good.
was a waste of a medkit.
Whoa, what the fuck? Where did that hit me? Well, that sucks. I can't seem to attack because I am super surrounded. It's okay, I can taunt them.
Someone else can do this.
And now we do the heroic breach.
No matter the cost.
There we go, Buck Wild.
It will be done. I will do my duty.
This fucking stick drift is driving insane.
Indeed.
Good job, Abelard, good job. And that's it. And finally, it's Argenta's turn again.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Look at my stick drift fucking shit up.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
Heinrich, can you heal? Oh, you don't have any fucking healing items.
Naturally, your reckoning is due.
Hell yeah, we did it! We are still alive!
Remember, I'm watching.
Look, what advice?
Oh, fuck you, stick drift.
I have a
Look,
fate and
we are the spirit.
I'm watching you.
Join me in prayer.
fate and fortune favor the bold.
Oh, there's nothing in these corpses.
Let's
looks
not
like.
waste time with pleasantries. I know how
Sins hidden in the heart turn all.
Blood is my life.
I will lead us to fortune.
The machine altar is operational, but it will only respond to a special command that you do not know. Okay. To make this machine spirit to do your bidding, you have to know the correct prayer. Okay.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
You are
Rise
very
to
good,
the top,
Pascal.
or get left in the dust.
Data altar of secret analysis. Pilgrim, all the words of the first galvanic M will reveal to you the gift hidden behind the veil of knowledge. Now chant with me. Let us sing this canticle too. Pascal, kindly remind me how this M goes. It is not known to me. Only high-ranking servants at shrines of energetic prosperity are permitted to perform the first galvanic hymn. Emperor, help us all! Dustin Magus has been caught out of knowing a prayer! And now he's floundering like a cadet in an exam. I never thought I'd see the day. The closed circuit wherein the paths start and tighten a knot. The motive force that flows through the veins of copper. Verse 2 calls to you, Pilgrim. Let us fill our souls with gratitude toward the splendid resistors that conceal within them the rite of transfiguration. Now finish this prayer, Pilgrim. May the unity of the sacred charge's power, the immortal reason that hath created the spark. Only one who has learned the path of Cenobium is worthy of these gifts. Walk the path of the enlightened, observe their age-old wisdom, and sing with me again. Damn it.
Keep your wits about you.
All right, I think I talked to him with the mummified priest. Was here, right? It wasn't in this thing. Machine spirits. Nope. Damn it. We need to investigate the hymn. Because there's no way we're gonna... Yeah, there's no way to pass through that wall. Holy fucking shit.
I always keep my options open.
Oh, what is that?
Arrogance will be your downfall.
Holy shit. A fight.
Death to non-believers!
Alright, everybody fall back.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
Follow my lead.
We don't want to get fucking sacked.
Stay vigilant.
We'll endure.
Break their morale.
Pascal, you're taking a lot of damage. Oh, Argenta, please tell me that you can shoot somebody.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Holy shit, Argenta, you fucking stupid bitch.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Aim without aim is worthless.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Good dodge. Alright, Kivella, I need you to heal the Tide Priest.
I am your blade and shield. There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
Integrity factor increased.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done.
Can you take a shot?
At your beck and call.
Oh, come on, man.
My faith, strength. Weapon at the ready.
Oh, Argenta, please don't fucking die.
I've suffered worse.
Doubt is for the weak. Blessed be the hand of the healer.
Thank goodness. Heinrich, do you have a... Yes, you do. You have a pistol.
Alas, no.
The Emperor is on our side.
I won't object to it.
Word of the Emperor!
Let's see to it.
Dang it. You parried that? Fuck you.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature.
Yeah, we can't aim at that fucker. Oh my god. I really should have used exposed weakness.
Who, if not me?
Explorators know one route. Forward.
Okay, Kibella.
I bring mercy and retribution. I will mend the thread between body and soul.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
I will do my duty. It will be done. One fewer target.
Nice. Good strike.
Victory is imminent.
Good parry. Oh my god, I just fucking healed you, Heinrichs.
I won't object to it.
Fuck you, Stick Drift. Chill the fuck out.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Let's make some opportunities. I'll make it happen. On it.
There are many paths to death.
What the fuck, Heinrichs? Holy shit, dicks.
A dance of blades and shadows. There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
I'll make sure to return the favor one day.
We have to fall back because of the fucking electricity.
A tactically sound approach.
Fuck you and your godly aim. Ah, son of a bitch.
Guided by faith.
This fucking controller.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Holy fucking shit, Argenta. Where do you... where is your aim so ass? Fucking damn it. What the fuck, dude?
Pain cleanses the body.
What the fuck did you turn into? A chaos spawn? Holy shit.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. It will be done.
Good shots.
At your beck and call.
Argenta.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Ah, fuck, why did I finish that? Ah, god damn it. I did not want to end the combat there.
Advancing.
Death comes in silence.
Ah, Argenta just killed this fool.
No, as the tenant, killing brings me no pleasure. Do you think my body was suffering?
Follow my lead.
Holy tits. Good touch.
Injuries will not slow me. Rejoice in battle!
As the tactical imperative dictates.
I am your blade and shield.
Come on, Abelard, you can tank this. Can you charge anybody? No.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Holy shit! I'm
Blessed
wasting all my
be the hand
meds,
of
my
the
medkits
healer.
here. I thought that the electricity wouldn't hit me here. Damn it.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. Running by narrative.
Fuck's sake.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I'm not interested. It will be done. I will do my duty.
Oh my god, Abelard. You're driving me off my fucking rocker, dude.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Be the fire in my loins.
Calculated fury algorithm. Request approved.
Come on, hit this one, hit this one, hit this one. Fuck.
Just a minor setback.
I will leave footprints of scarlet.
That's what I'm counting on. Let's do some raining blood. Do a strike here.
The shadows will see it done. Death is a blessing.
A tactically sound approach. Victory is imminent. At your beck and call.
Please hit this one, Argenta, please.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
The cover, man, the fucking cover.
Advancing.
Hit this one, Pascal.
Beyond the sire.
Good work, but not by much.
Oh shit. Sorry, Abelard.
You will not die in dishonor. Trust me. I shall not fail. Killing brings me no pleasure.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Guided by faith. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Come on, man. Oh shit, I had to reload.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Is that Chaos Spawn gonna move, or is it gonna stand there?
Though I gave thee my blood and my pain, thou hast ordained that I shall live.
My place is at the fore.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
Fuck's sake.
Explorators know one route. Forward. Cogitation failed. My vow is
Good hit.
A dance of blades and shadows.
Doubt is for the weak.
And I have to reload. Yeah.
Approved.
Fucking shit.
The spiritual process is favorable.
Fuck you.
Death comes in silence.
Alright, keep
As
it up.
honor ordains.
We're doing the bleeding.
Trust me.
We do the raining blood. You attack.
As the tenants demand.
And then we fall back.
Trust me.
With bow.
Follow my lead.
Why is that chaos spawn stuck in there, I wonder? How does a thing that big dodge a strike like that?
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Can I hit with the flamer this direction? Will that reach? Oh, I think it will.
I'll do it.
Nice. Burn in holy fire.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. The Omnissiah knows. Comprehend.
Alright, Kibella, let's try that again, shall we?
The shadows will see it done. I shall not fail.
Damn, looks like she stayed there for now. But Avalar can be here. You can taunt him.
Indeed. It will be done.
Let's use the Endure.
At your beck and call.
Oh shit, he parried. Stupid stick drift.
Rejoice in battle.
Concentrate fire.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
One more.
I'll do it.
Activate calculate fury algorithm. Running binary override.
Good shit, good shit. Let's try that again.
Running binary override. Request denied.
Was he trying to run away?
As the tenants demand.
For von Valentius.
The taunting. Screw it. And he parried one. He didn't parry that one.
It will be done.
He didn't parry that one. Argenta.
Each stroke is a prayer.
Yes. Holy shit.
Just as I
These heretics are suspiciously different from the others. The symbols of the close are drawn wrongly and And standard issue military uniforms show through the blasphemer's tatters.
Channel my
Operation successful.
Nice, nice, nice.
Be a whisper and be heard.
More med stims, or whatever they're called. Can you equip stims? Yes, you can. Everybody's going to be a medic. Well, everybody that can. Argenta can be a medic too.
Remember,
I'm at your
I
service.
have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure. Always keep your eye on the price.
Oh shit, we found the heretics. They're killing the tech priest. A crowd of cultists has surrounded a tech priest crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper repeated by 100 voices blends into some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of the motive force run through the machine, causing the unfortunate prisoner's body to convulse brutally and forcing woeful cries of pain from his lips. In the clenched claws of stagnation, in the shackles of iteration zero under the iron wing, let the cycle be discontinued. I am registering a severe violation of the purity protocol. The blessed Amarna has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. Are you sure he's Amernat? Look around the hall. Look around the hall. Derelics have taken up positions everywhere, and many more are doubtlessly hiding in the passages leading out of the hall. For now, they are focused on the sacrilegious torture of the tech priest and do not notice you. How is he bearing this torture? A devotee of the Omnissiah is capable of withstanding great bodily torment with no loss of functionality. But where flesh reinforced with sacred iron will preserve, the purity of spirit may perish. I hypothesize that the heretics have made the blessed Amernat a participant in some variety of sacrilegious ritual. Through sacrilegious torture, they are trying to break his will and turn him into an unholy terminal with which to control the reactor's outer power circuit system. We must save the steam tech priest without risking his life. We can use the blasphemer's clothing as a disguise. Unrecognized, we can sabotage the power units, overloading them and thus cleansing the Hall of Heretics. Ooh! Yeah. The lightning discharges have charred their cultist corpses. Whiffs of smoke rise from their empty eye sockets, whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes covered in the blood of innocents are... yeah. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adorned with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. This is the first step towards falling, a small compromise with evil that will lead to something greater. Is there truly no other way, Rogue Trader? The signs of the arch-enemy are not just painted symbols, but conductors of its will. The words of their prayers even spoke without faith, their coats of arms. All this increases the presence of the rudest powers near you and draws their corrupting attention to you. Nothing but your word, dumb and Edward Deathtanz, can make me don this filth. Once we're done, I will scrape my skin clean with a metal brush and bathe it in caustic lye. I am actually curious to know what's it like to walk in a heretic's shoes. Are you suggesting we pass on the chance to kill them with all our hands? Forget it, I'm not missing out on the fun. You do realize this plan sounds like suicide? If it helps the civil... Let's see... there's no other option. I mean, I will not allow corruption to touch you. We will vest ourselves in faith. So be it. May the Omnissiah protect the blessed Amarnath in the coming battle. Death to the blasphemers. But I don't want to fight them just yet. Haven't even looted the guys.
Death whispers my name.
Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
We're getting our bones destroyed and shit. We're getting all the debuffs.
Injured. I'm enraged.
As if we were dying. Can you loot the fucking corpses, please? For fuck's sake.
Keep your wits about you. I know how to take risks.
Oh, look at all the fucking effect. Crippled legs. Again, everybody has a crippled leg. Broken ribs because of the electricity. Oh my god.
Tough it out.
This fucking stick drift is driving me nuts. Okay. Plan 2. Swap controllers.
Unexpected result.
Oh, a plasma pistol. Fuck yeah.
Is there money to be made?
Error. Making adjustments.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Oh my god, dude. Fucking loot the corpse.
An offering of blood.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I actually feel like restarting this whole engagement. Just so I don't get shocked to death. Can we load? Would that put me at the start? I should have saved at the beginning. Oh, there goes the stick drift. It's not one controller, it's the other. I hate it. Hate it so much.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
What's over here? Or cultists. What if force field seals the passage, threatening to incinerate anyone who touches it? Yeah, okay. I am going to load this save.
I always keep my options open.
Guide my strikes true against the heretics who have encroached upon these halls. Let not one villain escape the God Emperor's retribution delivered by our hands.
Your hues are so vivid, Sister Argenta. The hatred that fuels your words and impulses burns like a supernova.
Alright, let's do this. Let's skip it.
And in this, we must von Valancius. The
Yes,
news
yes, yes,
is
yes,
I
yes,
convinced
yes.
Stop.
Yeah, blah 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 blah.
To a
You're... So... Perhaps I haven't made myself sufficiently clear. In the Lord... I arrived... Thank you. I am
Alright.
I will leave.
What is it, rogue trader?
We need to level up again. Reckless strike. And then we do some toughness. Let's do this one. Or Medicaid. This one. Thick skin. This, and there we go.
I always have a backup plan.
Fuck's sake.
I won't let it define me.
The way where machine spirit refuses to obey you. Fuck's sake.
What ails you?
I have a nose for profit and a taste for adventure. What do we have here?
Alright, let's not get charred by the electricity. Let's talk to this guy over here again.
Over there.
Save first. Alright. Let's talk to the mummified priest. Summon the body. Can you hear me, tech priest? The second galvanic him. Ah, it's not the first one. I actually didn't check the effect that he just gave us. Blessing of Special Access. Praetor Electroid, Dar Impulse. Blessing is a promise of protection from the fury of the motive force. 50% armor against shock damage.
Let us not dawdle.
How are we gonna know the first paragraph of the...
I see what others do not.
Looks like we cannot talk to this one. If I go any further, I will get striked by that thing. By the Electro Priests. Alright, I'm gonna stop the game here. Yeah. Thank you to anybody who clicked on the video. I am very thankful for your support, and just click at it. I'm gonna investigate where the first inn is. And next time we'll try and win this one with less with less casualties and less crippling effects on the characters. Take care, everybody.
To be made?
Have a good one and peace out.